Happy New Year! Alright, I gotta take this stuff off. I'm getting a headache from these glasses. So, it's the start of a new year, and this is typically when people make a resolution. Now, and a resolution is a firm decision to do or not to do something by definition. Here's the deal about New Year's resolutions. I don't make them, alright? Because I know what happens. A resolution, I look at that as the end. Something that is resolved. So if I make a New Year's resolution, that's something I resolved from the last year, but doesn't necessarily mean it's something I'm going to continue to do or finish in the new year. Perfect example of this. Last year I saw 23 people on my Facebook feed. That's 23 different photographers start a 365 project. You've seen that, right? That's where you take a picture a day, every day for 365 days, and you supposedly make yourself a better photographer by doing so. Do you know how many people finished that in 2015? Zero. I never once saw the end. Most people got to about, I'd say probably 67 to around 97, but I never really saw anything beyond 100, even in my Facebook feed, from people who had started 365 project from the year prior. That's not a problem, but here's the deal. Doing a 365-day project is not going to make you a better photographer, and here's why. Because there's an obligation that you have to do one new photo every single day. So some days you might make a really good one, other days you might rush yourself just to put something out there so people see that you're doing this, and that doesn't help at all. So I've got a new New Year's resolution for you, and this resolution goes a little something like this, okay? How about, instead of resolving to try to become a better photographer by yourself, you seek out photo education to become a better photographer, all right? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to come to me for your photo education, but maybe every week, your New Year's resolution is every week I'm gonna learn something new in Photoshop. Every week I'm gonna learn something new in Lightroom. Every week I'm gonna make myself better at one specific topic in Photoshop, Lightroom, Photomatix, whatever program you choose. That way you only have to dedicate yourself to 52 different things, and you can actually spend an entire week involving yourself in that process, that will make you a better photographer. So to aid you in this education process of making yourself a better photographer through education rather through the 365 project, I'm offering something I've never done before. This is Blake's Epic Photoshop Bundle. It's 73 hours of education, 541 pages, a $763 value, but you're gonna get 42% off, okay? So let's take a look at what this actually entails. This is 3 ebooks, 3 ebooks I've written, which is Exploring HDR, the DSLR Survival Guide, and 11 things every photographer should know about HDR photography. This is the 3 zone system courses, the black, white, and beyond, the digital zone system, beyond the wheel, the color zone system, and beyond the basics, the zone system masterclass. And we're gonna get into the HDR courses. It's HDR and Perfect Effects 9, Exploring HDR, the video series, 2 actions packages. It's the Tidbits of Awesomeness actions package, the color matching actions package. Also included in this is 1 year of HDR Insider. That includes your whole year for 2016, plus all of the archived content that is on the site already. So 2 years of archived content plus the year that you're going to receive this year. And to top it all off, a 30-minute discussion or chat session where you can actually sit down with me on Google Plus or Skype, whatever you prefer, and we will actually discuss whatever it is that you want to discuss, whether that's a critique session of 3 to 4 images, or maybe a specific thing you want to learn in Photoshop that you can't find anywhere else but you'd like to talk to me about, or even if it's one of those things where you've got this one image that's really difficult for you to edit and you want to know how we should discuss this with 2 sets of eyes on it rather than 1. And this is a recorded session. It's recorded and it's only shown to you so that you can refer back to it whenever you want. So you can make this 30 minutes the most impactful 30 minutes. So beyond that 30-minute critique session or chat session, you get all of my ebooks, all of my training packages, 1 year to HDR Insider. Now this would normally run for about $763 if you were to buy everything individually, but you can get it for $447, which is a 42% discount. Now, I've never done this before. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna do it again. We're gonna see what happens with this. But now is really the time to invest in yourself invest in the education for yourself to make yourself a better photographer. And I also understand that maybe you might be one of those people who has 3 or 4, maybe almost all of my products, but you might be missing 1 or 2 training packages. If that's the case, you can use the code NEWYEAR2016 at checkout and get any one of my video courses discounted to their original launch price, making any one of the Zone System courses $87. That'll also bring down Exploring HDR to $49 from $69, and the Artist's Eye from $49 to $37. So again, that code is New Year 2016, or you can just say, boom, I'm going all in. I'm gonna buy all these products that Blake has put together and even get that critique session on the end. So it's a new year. It's a new time for you to invest in you, and that's great, all right? I would highly dissuade you from doing the 365 project. Actually, I would avoid a 365 project like the plague, right? And the reason why I say that is not because I think that I'm better than a 365 project, because I'm not. The reason why I say that is because if you're doing a 365 project, and that's your New Year's resolution, not, I'm going to educate myself, but I'm going to continue to play in this area over here and just do it for 365 days. All you're going to be doing is expanding on the skills that you already have. You're going to say for 365 days, I'm going to edit pictures and post a new picture every day. Well, where's your room for growth? In that 365 days, are you going to say, okay, I'm going to do this type of image, or is it just 365 images per day? All right. So avoid it like the plague. Grow your mind. Build the knowledge base that you need in your head, not some 365 project that makes you feel obligated to do something. All right, so I've said enough about the 365 thing. The offer's on the table. $447 for everything I've done up till now, all right? 1 year of HDR Insider, all the training packages, all the ebooks, 42% off. Never done this before, probably will never do it again. And then on top of that, if you've already bought many of these things, maybe you already have a lot of these training packages or products, go ahead and use that coupon code New Year 2016 at checkout, and that will get any courses you may not have at their launch price. And this is only good until the 4th at midnight. Okay, so I'm gonna hop off my 365-day soapbox and just say this. Happy New Year, make it a good one. Fill that head with education, put some more wrinkles in there, and become the photographer that you want to be.